Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Are you broke? Do you have no money at all to be able to get into this market when we're seeing lows of 15 cents per XRP? So guys, full disclosure, I did this video originally in September, but I think it holds relevance today because I know we are seeing lows in the market that many of us have not seen before. And so one of the biggest questions that people ask me, whether it's on Twitter, some people have mentioned it in the comments section on some of my videos is, I don't have any money. I wish I had more money. How do I get into the market? How do I cost average down my XRP? Because 15 cents is a steal of a deal. And I tell them, there are so many ways, and I referred them to this video, but it's so hard for people to find this video because it's in my back catalog. So I thought I would republish it today. So this, again, originally published in September of 2019. And so the numbers in the video and the math in the video is going to reflect that time period. But, the numbers are always changing in the market anyway. The math is still sound. And this video will give you some simple ideas on how you can accumulate some more fiat cash without even sacrificing too much, to be honest, so that you can put it in the cryptocurrency market and get more XRP if that's what you want to do. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is your hard-earned money that you're investing. So I'd advise that you do what you want with your money. I'm just giving you some ideas. So without further ado, here we go. So it's been a while since I've done one of these types of videos. Guys, when I first started the channel back over a year ago, I did a video called I Want to Buy More Ripple XRP, but I Can't Afford It. And you can find it down here. Guys, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner if you want to watch it. But what I thought would be even more interesting was to update that video for today. Right now, we're seeing the price of XRP, vacillate in that 25, 26, 27 cent range approximately. And I know some of you out there have been telling me, oh yeah, I'm loving these prices. I'm buying more XRP. I'm adding to my stacks. I want to be rich as soon as possible. And guys, as you know, the more XRP you have, the lower the price needs to hit in order for you to be a millionaire. I'm using a millionaire as an example because that's kind of one of those obvious milestones price-wise for somebody to feel like they have achieved financial freedom. In this day and age, maybe $1 million isn't as much as it used to be, but in order to be a millionaire, depending on how much XRP you have, you only need it to reach X amount of price. And obviously, the more XRP you have, the less time it will take for you to become a millionaire. But what about if you don't have any liquid money? Let's say you have a crappy job or maybe even no job at all, but you want to buy more XRP. Well, this video today, similar to the video I did over a year ago, is going to give you guys some more ideas on what you can do in order to buy more XRP now. And I'm just going to talk about the next week, okay? I'm not saying that you guys should change your lifestyles drastically in order to do anything you don't want to do, but guys, sometimes a little sacrifice can go a long way. Anyway, let's get started with this. So I was scouring the internet, and of course, so many people spend money on their daily coffee habit. I touched on this in the video I did over a year ago. This is a guy who wrote a blog here for CNBC's Make It. My daily Starbucks habit costs me $2,300 a year. And here's why I refuse to stop. So despite what I'm telling you today, this guy suggests that, he can justify spending $2,300 a year on Starbucks. Okay, well, if you want, you can. That's your business. He comes up with all kinds of excuses as to why this is good for him. But guys, I broke it down. And if you were to spend $2,300 a year on Starbucks, that would mean that on average, you would be spending about $44.10 a week on coffee. Okay, $44.10 a week on coffee. Keep that number in mind, guys. I'm going to do the math in a bit. Let's keep going here, though. So Americans also say that they tend not to cook as much as they used to. Millennials really deciding, I want to eat out. I deserve this. They're not cooking as much as they used to. And down here in this article, it was saying that the average household spends an average of $3,008 per year on dining out. So $3,008 per year on dining out works out to approximately $57.85 per week. Okay, guys, and I'm just going to take a snapshot of 1 week of the average American and what you could save based on maybe some of these habits that are maybe part of your lifestyle as well. Okay, so $57.85 per week on dining out. Let's continue. I know all you guys have old technology laying around the house, maybe collectibles, or, maybe old hobbies that you did for a while and you decided to give up. So here are just a few items that, I know have pretty good resale value. So for example, old iPhones. I mentioned this in the video I did over a year ago too. they tend to collect dust in drawers. And, even if you think, well, my iPhone 6, it's old now, it's almost 5 years old, there's no way I'm going to get any money for it. Right now on eBay, an iPhone 6 is going for $89 USD. Okay, so 89, let's call it $90 American. For an old iPhone 6, guys, and I know you have one collecting dust in a drawer somewhere, let's keep going here. Some of you guys, maybe are interested in collectibles. I know I have one of these. I'm not getting rid of mine because I really love the movie Back to the Future. I'm likely going to keep it for a long while, but this is a Lego DeLorean, okay? I don't even have mine set up. I have it in the box still sealed. $150 USD for this, okay? It was a limited time item, the Back to the Future Lego DeLorean. So, if it's just collecting dust, if you guys just buy these things and may not have any sentimental attachment to it, I'm not saying do it without questioning it. I know everybody's life is different, and some people may have reasons why they want to keep something like this, a collectible, maybe something a family member gave them a long time ago, an antique, something like this. But I know a lot of you guys just buy this kind of stuff. It sits around your house, and you're thinking, well, I'm going to wait for years and years for it to, maybe make me 100%, 200% on my money. It might take 20, 30 years before that kind of thing happens. So then you got to ask yourself, would I rather have my money sitting in this collectible, or would I rather buy XRP? Priorities, priorities, priorities. I know some of you guys maybe have taken up hobbies that you no longer do, like playing a musical instrument, for example. So, a Squier Fender guitar. I know I had one of these as my first guitar back in the day. $155. Okay, maybe you played guitar for a few years back in high school, and then you decided, guitar is not for me. You can get rid of your musical instruments here, guys, online. People will pay you cash for this. And so, guys, these are just some examples. So let me bring up the math here. So where to cut costs this week? And again, I don't want to make this a huge effort for a lot of people. Even if XRP stays within that 25, 26 cent limit throughout the next 7 days, these are things that you can do in order to buy XRP at the low prices that we're at now in order for you guys to accumulate more, add to those stacks, fill those bags. And more importantly, guys, if you are cost averaged at, in the 40s or 50s or 60 cent per XRP, this is a great opportunity to cost average down, right? Because you're buying at 25, 26 cents. So if you can do some of these things this week in order to buy more XRP, I'm telling you, it's a great buying opportunity just because the prices are so low. So what did we say? Coffee, $44.10 this week. Dining out, $57.85 this week. An old iPhone 6, about $90 USD. A Lego DeLorean, $150 USD. And a Squier guitar, $155 USD. So what does that bring us to, guys? Let's say you were able to accomplish all this, sell your old iPhone, your Lego DeLorean, your Squier guitar, and cut out coffee and dining out for just 1 week. You would save $496.95. Now, guys, that's just 1 week, making an extra $500 on the income you already make. So after 1 week, how much XRP can that get you? And we're trading right now at about 26 cents. That could get you approximately 1,911 XRP. That's pretty darn good for not too much work, in my opinion. Okay, let's push it a little further, guys. Let's just say, for sake of argument, the price of XRP stayed the same throughout the next week. So 2 weeks, and I know you're not going to have an iPhone 6 and a Lego DeLorean and a Squier guitar to sell every single week, but I know some of you guys probably have tons of stuff in your house that you could sell that could get you even more money than this. And even if you don't sell one a week, you can sell maybe a whole bunch of stuff 1 week and then nothing the next week. So I'm just averaging this out just as a case study, as a for instance. So let's say you had something similar to sell the following week. After 2 weeks, you would be able to purchase 3,822 XRP. Now let's say we keep going, guys, and you want to do it for 3 weeks. Now you would have 5,733 XRP. What if we did it for a whole month, 4 weeks, okay? You would be able to accumulate, based on this type of case study, 7,644 XRP. Now, guys, the price of XRP is quite low right now. I'm not saying that it's going to stay like this over the next 4 weeks. Quite frankly, it could triple tomorrow. I'm also not suggesting for you guys to take a mortgage out on your house or, sell the cat or anything crazy like that just to get money for XRP. This is just a case study, and I know we come from a consumerist culture. We tend to want to buy more because we see our friends have more. But really, guys, at the end of the day, if you have stuff sitting around the house that you feel like you can get rid of, wouldn't you rather take that money and invest it in something that will yield wealth down the road? And think about it, guys, this is just after 4 weeks. Think about how much XRP you have right now in your crypto wallet. Now think about the small sacrifices you could make for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 4 weeks. Does sacrificing this little bit in order to accumulate over 7,600 more XRP over 4 weeks sound like a reasonable proposition to you? Maybe some of you guys have even larger items to sell, like maybe you have a motorcycle sitting in your garage. This motorcycle is selling for $3,050. How much XRP could you get at 25 or 26 cents? 3,050 divided by 0.26. That's a whopping 11,730 XRP, guys, off the sale of one motorcycle. And I'm sure you guys have laptops kicking around, maybe an old laptop. This one going for $329.95. So $329.95 divided by, let's say XRP's going at 26 cents per XRP. You can accumulate another 1,269 XRP from selling an old Apple MacBook Air. So guys, it's just about thinking outside the box. Scour your house. What kind of crap is kicking around that you have no use for anymore? And I know some of you guys are probably already doing this kind of thing, selling all kinds of crazy crap on the internet, meeting weirdos on Craigslist, Kijiji, what have you. I want to hear the craziest thing, if you are doing this, I do want to hear about the craziest thing you've sold in the comments section down below. So tell me what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.